Are we recording? Are we? Oh, hey, how you doing there? Welcome to my Let's Play of Shift 4. This is the final game in the Shift series, unless someone can invent a good way to record the screen of an iPhone, in which case I will be recording Let's Plays of the two Shift games for the iPhone, but because there isn't one, I will not be doing that for the foreseeable future. So, for now, this will be the end of the Shift series, and we'll be playing through Shift 4, which has some marked differences from its predecessors, as you will no doubt notice once I'm actually playing the game. After the prologue, of course, which is kind of a creepy opening right there, wasn't it? Now, somewhere in space. Rocket ship. That appears to be an asteroid of some sort. And that appears to be someone sinister, because he's clothed in black? I don't know. Oh my god! Space octopus! Wow! No! What do we do? Oh. Sorry. What I should have said was, Space Squid! Oh god! Oh, what do we do? We crash land on the asteroid. We go inside, because probably can't breathe outside when there's no air. So, the first difference I'm sure you'll notice if you look in the bottom left of the corner is that there is a time limit on every chapter. You have 10 minutes to complete every chapter. And for someone who's playing this game for the first time, I can understand that might be very, very worrisome. But I assure you, as you'll see from this playthrough that I am doing, that 10 minutes is more than enough time to complete each chapter. In fact, you could possibly complete each chapter several times over with the 10 minutes provided, depending on the chapter, of course. Now, this room has several difficult jumps, all of which are in the same exact area, right here. You have to do that exact same jump 3 times in this level. It's a little annoying, but it's okay. That time I almost died because I landed 1/4 of a millimeter. I don't know. I landed really close to the spikes. But I made it all 3 times without dying. Hopefully I won't die for the entire playthrough, but whenever I say that, I always jinx myself and screw myself over. So we'll see. Nonetheless, it should be an entertaining run, if for nothing else than the awesome music, or the good gameplay and all that other stuff. Alright, so coming up pretty soon will be the next major new gameplay addition, which I will show you, I think, in this room. Yes. So, you are one of 3 family members who have been trapped. Well, no, you were not trapped. Your family members were trapped. Your father and mother were trapped. So, this is the new gameplay mechanic. You've got switches which will turn on or off depending on whether or not you're standing on them. And what you do is you can press the control key on your keyboard to switch between your two characters. So, this is a fun new mechanic that was introduced, and it provides for some very some challenging new puzzles that are to come up later in the game, which I will show you, of course, seeing as I'm going to complete the entire game, not just each chapter, but I'm going to try to play through not only every chapter, but all of the player packs, and get you both endings. That's the hope, anyway. Alright, let's see. See if I can remember exactly how to go through all of this. Let's find out. The music can get really loud in the headphones. I can tell you that much. Alright, so Chapter 2 is nearly done. In fact, it is done. As you'll notice, a comet or something. That was very loud in the headphones. So, it was like an asteroid or a meteorite or something went and damaged that space station where we were just in. And as a result, you'll get to see this fancy-dancy new little thingamajig, that the gravity was messed up. And by messed up, of course, I mean there's less of it. That was less articulate than I would have liked to show. And I'm going to show you this room real quick. This level is impassable. Of course it is. Or is it? Yes. You'll have to see about that later, won't you? Oops. It's okay, actually. Okay. Quick hint, do not grab this key. It will lock off the rest of the stage. You will not be able to beat it. I've given you fair warning. If you do it, you're screwed. Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let us continue. My nose is really stopped up, and I don't know why. It's really bothering me, though. I can barely breathe right now. So I'll just try to breathe through my mouth. I sound healthy, don't I? Picture of health. Or at least for a man with emphysema. Even though I don't have emphysema because I don't smoke or anything like that. This room is very complicated. If you don't know exactly which order to pick up the items, it's a very specific order. And you also have to put one of your characters in a very specific position so as not to screw everything up. What you have to do is put your character right here, one of them at least. Oops. And then switch to your next character. Do the same thing. Go around. And now you can go down here, because that unlocks this button right here, which allows you to actually complete the level. And do not go and collect that key to the left. It will lock off the rest of the room, and it will force you to kill yourself. Whatever. Obviously, once you've collected all of the other items, it's okay to pick it up because all it does is lock you off from the rest of the area which you've already collected your keys. Yeah, that made perfect sense. And boom! Explosion! Now, guess where we get to go? That's right. This room here that was impassable, it was damaged. So now the gravity has been significantly lowered. So we can actually go through. Now we can collect our second family member. Our second and final family member. Yeah. Do not leave from this. It will kill you. And when you die, when one character dies, you have to start the entire room over. Fair warning. Now you can move him. You have to jump, because otherwise he'll die. Now that you've freed your third and final family member, it's time to get out of here. Did I do that? Yes, I did do the correct thing. Okay. Now both of those switches have to be depressed. By depressed, I mean pressed, not sad. Make sure you don't. Okay. Plenty of time, plenty of distance on that jump. Time. What am I talking about? I don't know. Okay, and now we can leave again. And that is the end of Chapter 2. Get ready for that awful noise again. Yeah. Alright. Chapter 3. Third and final chapter. Except for the part on the end that was after it where you saw that said conclusion. But ignore that for now, because we're not there yet. Quit looking forward to things that are not actually there yet. Okay. Now, this room that was locked before, according to that screen, is now going to be unlocked. So that we can leave. Switch. So there. No, yeah, okay. Here we go. Okay. Sometimes I completely screw this room up. Sometimes I forget what order to pick up things. Although actually I don't think it matters that much because I've managed to get through it most times without... Hold on. Hold on. I have to remember what to do now. Okay. No, not that. No. Stop it. That's what it was. Yes, I have to go pick that up. Okay. Then we, oops. Right. Let's go through here. Go all the way down and then go back here. Right. Yes, of course. Sorry, it's been like 6 hours since I've played this game. Alright. There's no point in going into room 19 now because there are a couple of items that you need which you do not have yet, which will not allow you to leave. Oops. No, stop it. Stop. There, come on. There we go. Oh, I was standing on already. I'm brilliant. Okay, then we go here. And now, I jump up here. I grab that the key. Okay, now into room 20. This room can be very confusing your first time through. Luckily, I have played through it several times and I know exactly how to beat it. You're in luck, because you're watching me play the game for some reason. Why, I'm not entirely sure, and I just fucked that up. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. Yes! Where's Mark Velvet would say, yes! But he'd probably be doing it while he's wearing women's clothing. A bird! That was an old reference. Thank you very much. Hey, doesn't this look familiar? That is one of the 2 keys that you have to pick up in order to actually leave this area. And there's another throwback to shift 2, I believe. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to beat the... Well, not quite beat the game. Because I actually have to get through this part, Chapter 3. Then I'll show you how to beat the game. Okay, now we can go into room 19. My God, my nose is stuffy. I don't know why. Alright, we have the 2 keys. Now we can leave. This is the end. Yes. Oh God, why again? Why do they have to put that in there? It's so very loud. And now for the conclusion. Suspiciously convenient escape rocket. Yes. What? Why?
Boum, quand notre cœur fait boum, tout avec lui dit boum, et c'est l'amour qui s'éveille. Boum, il chante Loving Bloom, au rythme de ce boum qui redit boum à l'oreille. Et boum, quand notre cœur fait boum, tout avec lui dit boum, l'oiseau dit boum, c'est l'orage. Brrr, boum, l'éclair qui lui fait boum, et le bon Dieu dit boum, dans son fauteuil de nuage.
I love that song. I can't help but dance along to it. I want to know what it is. Alright, so, thanks to getting on the rocket, the universe exploded. So, now we have to actually go through. See this giant black ledge up there on the left? Yeah, really simple. And now for the trophy challenge, which is quite challenging. I'm not going to speak because it has awesome music. Enjoy.
Who's the game that's all about being black and white and flipping out? You're damn right. And I ain't talking about no Ikarugi either. Who is a game that risks its rep on sequel shame? Will you dig it? Cause, we really need the page views, I'm being serious. Who's a game that might just crash? Safe out lost because it's Flash. Right on. Unless, of course, you get it on one of those, what do you call it? The fancy iPhone. It's just a complicated mess that no one understands except its coders.
Your mouth.
That's the way to end a fucking game right there. Get Egoraptor to sing a parody of Shaft. God, that's awesome. Alright. With the main game now complete, it's time to go into the delve into the player packs. There are two of them this time. One of them labeled easy, one of them labeled not so easy. On the plus side, for the most part, the easy levels are pretty easy. As you'll notice from the fact that I've already beaten the first one. Okay. Oop. So, unfortunately, I don't think the player packs are going to live up to quite the awesomeness of the ending of the story mode. But, you know, hey, whatever. It's still Shift. Obviously, this level is pretty, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Automated, I guess. There's barely anything for you to do. Also, there's a lot of gravity shifting, so if you're motion sick, you probably should have stopped watching about 15 seconds ago. Yeah. Alright, almost done. Okay. Also, as you'll have just noticed, right there, I'm sure, the player packs have a problem with the music. They kind of glitch out and are kind of weird and get cut off, and strangely, I don't know why that was never fixed, but okay. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take the coward's way out and finish this level very easily. By doing this, and this, and this, and done. Simple, right? And now the last level. This one is obviously the most difficult because it is the last level. And I almost died there, I think, because I almost walked right into spikes. And those two last jumps right there are actually really difficult because of the roof that is direct, or the sort of roof that's actually the floor. But nonetheless, it's kind of difficult jumps because you could very easily fall into the spikes. And this also right here is kind of a difficult and awkward sequence. To hope that... Okay. Whew. Okay, there we go. Whew. Player Pack 1 finished in just over 2 minutes. Now for the hard player pack. As its name suggests, it is a bit more challenging than the easy player pack, as you would have no doubt discerned by now, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah. Nonetheless, despite the proclamation that it is a difficult player pack, if you are a decently skilled player in this game... Oops, I just fucked that up, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. I was going to say that if you are a decently skilled Shift player, you will still be able to rather easily beat this game in a... What the hell is wrong with me? Damn, I'm fucking things up right now. Alright, so, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm completely lost right now. What is wrong? Jeez, man, that's what it was. God damn. I completely got turned around for no reason. Oh, where am I going now? Over here. I apologize for that. What I was going to say before I completely fucked everything over was that if you're a skilled shift player, like I am not apparently, you could finish the hard player pack in roughly 3 minutes. Unfortunately, thanks to some major bungling on my part, as I just did right there as well, that's not going to happen, obviously. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I just had a colossal brain fart, apparently. Oops. I can't jump up that high. Silly me. This place, you have to, there's one way in which you can go and actually leave, and one way in which you cannot leave, and, well, actually, I think several ways, and will be forced to kill yourself. Do not pick up that key down there. It will lock you off from the rest of the level. Okay? Trust me, I've played this level a few times. And that's happened to me a few times. Whoa! Oh, my first death! Oh, only a few levels left in the game. Isn't that really annoying? Oh, I hate those things where they throw you up at the top of the level and then just let you drop into some spikes. That's the one thing that annoys me about player pack levels, is that a lot of them tend to do that. Okay. On the plus side, once you actually get past that, this level's not terribly difficult. It's just really annoying when they just drop you into spikes like that. And if you have a keen sense or even a decent memory at this point, you'll notice that this level seems awfully familiar. Because yes, we played through it earlier. Just gonna wait for the music to finish its crescendo. But yes, this was the level that required 2 players to be collecting items in a very specific order. Whereas with one player, it's a lot easier because you just collect everything in the same order that you did before, and we don't have to worry about having one player in a very specific spot. And this level can be kind of annoying just because of the precision in which you have to have in order to get over the spikes, like that. Whew. Okay. Oh, what? I apparently fell through the floor and died. That's never happened before for me. That was just strange. I spat a little, apparently. Alright, let's try not dying this time. Oh, hey, it worked this time. It being me not dying. Me not dying worked this time. Yep. Now, here's a fun little level. And by fun, I mean you can skip 90% of it. You go up here, get rid of that checker block. Actually, I'm going to try something. Yes! Check that shit out. I skipped a whole bunch of that level. So, that was Shift 4, the entire game. So that took roughly 4 minutes, unfortunately. I could have done a lot better if I hadn't died twice. Ah! I was not expecting the music to come back there. So, that was Shift 4. I hope you've enjoyed this sequence of Let's Plays. I don't know what to call it. Of the Shift series. And, like I said before, if anyone comes up with a decent way to record an iPhone screen that does not involve a video camera, that would be awesome. Until that happens, I probably won't do a Let's Play of those games. So, I suppose I will be back at another time with another game or a series of games. I don't know yet. I have not yet decided what to do. But, with all of that being said, thank you for joining me. And I guess I'll see you late next time. Excelsior! Wow! No! What do we do? Oh, sorry. What I should have said was, Space Squid! Oh, God! Oh, what do we do? We crash land on the asteroid. We go inside because you probably can't breathe outside when there's no air. So, the first difference I'm sure you'll notice if you look in the bottom left of the corner is that there is a time limit on every channel game in the Shift series, unless someone can invent a good way to record the screen of an iPhone, in which case I will be recording Let's Plays of the 2 Shift games for the iPhone, but because there isn't one, I will not be doing that for the foreseeable future. So, for now, this will be the end of the Shift series, and we'll be playing through Shift 4, which has some marked differences from its predecessors, as you will no doubt notice once I'm actually playing the game. Sure, you have 10 minutes to complete every chapter, and for someone who's playing this game for the first time, I can understand that might be very, very worrisome, but I assure you, as you'll see from this playthrough that I am doing, that 10 minutes is more than enough time to complete each chapter. In fact, you could possibly complete each chapter several times over with the 10 minutes provided, depending on the chapter, of course. Now, this room has several difficult jumps, all of which are in the same exact area, right here. Are we recording? Are we? Oh, hey, how you doing there? Welcome to my Let's Play of Shift 4. This is the final, after the prologue, of course, which is kind of a creepy opening right there, wasn't it? Now, somewhere in space, rocket ship. That appears to be an asteroid of some sort. And that appears to be someone sinister, because he's clothed in black? I don't know. Oh my God! Space octopus!